Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Hobbit for PS2. Now you may notice that my voice sounds a little bit different, and that's because I'm editing some settings in my settings. Yes. So, I may sound better, I may sound worse, but hopefully not worse, but yeah. So, we just finished the bloody troll place, and now we're going to the troll hole and we're fighting some wolves. I think this is the last time we actually fight wolves for like fair ages, and wow, I actually got hit 3 times there. These things have bigger hitboxes than I thought. Also, camera controls is not that good here. Luckily, this fight, while it's painful and tedious and also victory fanfare for some reason, it's not that threatening. So we're going to be getting a few health potions because health potions are very good, and the game gives them out to you not very frequently, but frequent enough for it to be good. Okay, so we're going to jump over here, get a large gem that's worth 50 experience. By the way, level ups are every 1000 experience, regardless of what level you are. This game doesn't really have a level system, it just has a health system. So this guy just tells you to find the key, but, you know, you don't actually need to get this quest to beat the stage. It's just helpful, supposedly. Also, I'd like to point out when we see one that there are different types of health, like little healy mushrooms. Also, these are wall spikes. They are not very fun because they deal like 1.5 globs of damage to you. Really hurts. And my disc has stopped spinning. Well, hopefully the game doesn't freeze. Bilbo jumps up onto a rope. He can climb up or down by pressing up or down on the left analog stick. This wouldn't be, you know, an issue if it weren't for the fact that we've already experienced that. And the game did freeze. Wonderful. Hopefully by me pressing down on my PlayStation 2 I can just get it to start again. Yeah, there we go. The game's it's not a hard freeze at least. Right, so we face these weird I don't actually think these enemies have names. If they do, please tell me in the comment section, or I will not read it. Well then, that's a funny glitch. That's, doesn't even pause when I pause. Alright then. Okay, so no more... Oh, what was that magneticness? Jeez, what is the hitbox of this rope here? Anyway. Wow, that is really loud. There we go. Oh, never mind. So these little blue balls of whatchamacallit, magic gunk or whatever, I guess they're just rocks, contain money for some reason, and we're going to collect that because money is relatively important. You know, without it your health will decline and you can't heal without potions. Yes, PS2, I hear you. Oh yeah, this is one of those deteriorating ropes. If you stay on it for too long, the rope breaks. So you have to kind of be quick about it. Why is it with the magnetic properties of these not always working? I kind of need to weigh down my PS2, because it just kind of helps it. Because some of the problems are because the disc tray doesn't actually close properly, and wow, I completely missed that jump, but I guess I got saved. It's fair enough. I think the magneticness only works if my disc is running perfectly. Or at least as perfectly as it can get. That's just a normal mushroom, okay. So, hopefully we'll have no more Bilbo laughing, and yes, you can collect rocks from those rocks, even if you are full on rocks, which doesn't make much sense. Wow, 1 penny, how freaking generous of you. I believe the pause menu does not actually indicate how many pennies there are in the level, that's only at the end of the level. And that wouldn't be a problem on most levels, but I believe this level has a weird penny count. Stop using the jump attack, Jesus. Well, at least the double hit is kind of more useful. Yes, I'm getting the fanfare for like every combat victory, because these are supposedly hard at this stage of the game. You have potions at least. You would have picked up 3 by now. I forgot to mention that the timer on the top is, of course, the, whatchamacallit. If that reaches 0, you are kicked out, or you take damage, depending on what type of chest you are opening. We've only seen, like, blue ones and wood ones so far, though, so it doesn't really matter. And here we drop back and can never return. Just kidding, we can jump up these rocks, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. You can just get back up. Also, cunning trap. These stupid for-law spikes, which, Bilbo can't really jump that high, because he's, well, actually, he can jump high relative to himself, but still isn't that high in general. And this is a cutscene.
It's an elf! Oh,
Despite the fact we're approaching her from the other side.
I was injured by 3 trolls. I barely managed to escape into these caves.
Through the other creatures in the caves, past the spike traps.
But I'm too weak to get it. Can you bring it to me?
Alright, and, isn't there a save point by here? I guess not. There's a boss here. Destroy the Guardian's minions to enrage the beast. When his belly is visible, he is vulnerable. So, this piece of shit is the first boss. It's actually kind of weak. Because what you have to do is kill these little bitches. And then you can hit him. Except they have, like, armor frames. You can hit them from behind, which helps, but yeah. Also, jump attack, I'm pretty sure, does not actually deal more damage than any other attack for this situation. God damn it. Nice camera, by the way. I'm trying to rotate. Got hit. Thankfully, this boss is really slow. Is the audio glitching out? I can't tell because I can't hear properly. And more minions. Running low on minions. I kind of wonder why I didn't send them all in at once. Oh, he actually hit me and did half a point of damage. Wow, you're pretty fucking weak. Also, if you attack him, he goes into his defensive stance, like, thing, so, yeah, he can't hit you.
If Bull Roarer Took could see me now!
Hooray, more. So we win, and we didn't even get a level up. He was worth that little experience. It's kind of pathetic when you think about it. I mean, you got more courage for returning the leaves to Keelik, or whatever his name was, than you did for killing that giant beastie boy. But yes, we have to slowly climb up these... Oh, nice. Hang on, let me see if I can replicate that. Okay, no, you do not drop instantly, it was something odd there. Now we slowly climb up these things, and no, I cannot take a shortcut there. One praise I will give Bilbo is that his long jump is actually really good. Like, you can cancel out of the long jump when you land immediately, like there's no momentum. You can give it momentum by just not doing anything, but yeah.
The healing draft. Oh, I hope I'm not...
Yes, the healing drought leaves the, it has the same appearance as the Waters of Vigor potion, so don't get confused and excited thinking, oh yes, I get a free Waters of Vigor potion. No, it's just the thing you give to this elf here. Also, you have to give this to her, otherwise you can't progress.
Oh, thank you, friend. I am Lyanna, of the Wood Elves.
Yes, you have a completely wooden expression.
I'm searching for the Troll Cave. Do you know how I can find it?
You will need this if you want to find the Troll Cave. But beware, these caverns are filled with the Witch King's traps.
Because the Witch King of Angmar, or whatever the hell his name was, totally cares about this random cave here. I'd like to point out that I'm making another save in case I mess up something, because I'm going to be trying some different settings, and I'm going to be doing that in post, where I can't, you know, check if things work. So these are just, these enemies don't actually have a name, because I don't think most enemies do have a name, but I like to call these the wereworms, because they were mentioned earlier on in the game. At least, wereworms were, and I'm not sure if they're a real thing. But they're kind of annoying, they pop out of these holes, and they have kind of a weird spawn rate. As in, like, okay, so there's like maybe 4 of them here, but only one of them is currently appearing right now. So if I kill that one, and another one can spawn in its place on that hole. They kind of like travel, but it's very odd how it works. At least they don't have very good range. I can probably just sweep through them with the sweeping attack. I actually, they do damage though, so be careful about that. So, just then I decided to put on some headsets. No, not some headsets, that literally doesn't make sense. Put on some headphones so that I don't hear the sound on my PS2 because it keeps interrupting me. Because I am, like, I think, oh, I should probably not speak because there's noise going on. So, Whatever happens, I can't hear anything. And yes, in this secluded cave is the last of the Guardian's brethren, so we're gonna kill that. We're gonna gain 100 experience for doing that. And we're gonna pick this lock. Hopefully. I kind of don't have very good timing with some of these locks. Those are probably just the late game ones. Also, I forgot to mention that there was one chest in the last level that literally just gave me 100 silver pennies. And it contained like one sack because there's one type of sack in the game that gives you 100 pennies. It's pretty good, and late game, they just shower you with them. Because late game, if you don't have a full medicine chest, you may die easily. I guess it's kind of a way to prevent you from soft-locking yourself to a part of the game that is not good. What do I mean is not good? Oh wow, 1 penny. Fantabulistic. I didn't miss anything, did I? If you miss anything in this area, I mean, technically you do come back to this area, but it's just a walkthrough. Like, because of that slime wall over there, you're eventually going to get up top, which you can fall down. It doesn't give you a death, but yeah. Also, this is a kind of a dig trap. That thing moves immediately when you place that crystal there that Liliana gave you. So if you try and jump on immediately, you are most likely going to fall to your death, and it will be embarrassing. Gotta look down here. So yeah, the platform takes you over here, and then just buggers off into death. Except not, because there is a secret little hidey hole over here, which contains another one of these random guardian things. More rocks that give you 1 single penny. Why? I don't get it. And that contained nothing. And we get like 25 pennies and a potion. That's pretty good for a single chest that you don't have to pick. It does make sense to have chests that don't need locks, because they're just, you know, chests without locks. You'd think that storing stuff in this cave in particular, when you need a fucking Witch King crystal to get to them in the first place, like, that's secure enough. Where does that place lead to? That leads to, I believe, where I'm supposed to go, and this one leads to... Where does this one lead to? Yeah, dead end with treasure. That's where I want to go. Because of course I just want the money. That's all this adventure is about, isn't it? The money. Except, yeah, Bilbo doesn't care about adventure, he just wants money. Don't believe the lies that the books tell you. He's a greedy little hobbit, sis. Greedy hobbit, sis. I cannot do a Gollum impression. If you want to hear a good Gollum impression, there's, I will link one in the description, and if I don't, then remind me in the comments and I'll do it, because I know exactly the one I'm talking about. At least I will, if I can remember, which is a problem. Also, 1 point of experience there. I'm pretty sure the green ones are actually worth 10, so it's a decent little experience chunk. It's 1/100th of a level up, so I guess that's okay at this stage of the game. Also, attacking them when they're in their armor stage, because they are the tiny ones, still does damage, just not a lot. Wow, pathetic. You see they're taking little bits of damage. I really don't like the health indicator of this game. It's not very good for getting readings of how much health enemies have, but still. Also, those sacks are still only worth 10, despite being multicolored and weird. They are rainbow for Gay Pride. The fact that Gay Pride ended, I'm currently recording this on the 5th of July, Australia time, so that means it's 4th of July in America time, currently. Actually, no, I think it ended a few microseconds ago. Alright, so there's a brown dead rope there, and there's a green rope there. The green ropes either go up or down when you, bloody... Oh, I slipped, because I grabbed the wrong rope. The green ropes either go up or down. It's not random, it's based on what rope it is. And, sometimes they're convenient and just used for, like, elevation and stuff like that, and other times it's inconvenient, because it's like, oh hey, you need to go upwards, guess what, the rope's going down, just to fuck you over. That one specifically, I'm pretty sure goes up so that it's harder for you to get down there, without taking full damage, as you could see falling off the rope, the other rope that is, led to me just sliding down. Thankfully no fall damage, but yeah. I'm guessing that's because of the magnetic range of the stupid dead rope there. Also, yes, you can press square to drop off the rope. And just wait for these ones. Also, the type of tumblers you get there on the traps is completely determined by randomness. So yeah, this is a demonstration of the green rope. It's kind of getting sucked up. Also, Bilbo will do this when he can reach the next rope as a bit of an indicator that you can actually reach the next rope, so you won't go jumping to your death. Kind of helpful. Also, that was my 5th health potion, which means if I didn't collect all the silver pennies and buy the improved medicine chest, I would not be able to carry anymore. Which is kind of why it's important to grab all the pennies in the first levels. Just the first 2 levels, at least. This one, I'm pretty sure, doesn't matter. If I recall correctly, if you jump exactly the right way, you can actually get up here. And, hang on, let me angle the camera. That up there is... Oh wait, is that the end of the level, or is there one higher than it? I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, I think that's the end of the level up there.
Oh, drat these
Drat
dark
you,
caves.
you dratted dratter. Well, if you've ever watched the Hobbit movies, you'll know what we'll be getting soon. Despite the fact that is not how they got it in the movie. You know what, I actually never read the books. I saw the movie and I played the video game. Obviously. But never read the books, because I'm really not a book person. Also, that is a fucking large key. I'm pretty sure Bilbo couldn't carry it. Hey, do you want to know a fun fact? Actually, no, I'll reserve that fun fact for episode... the last one. Also, yes, I am not patient enough to fight these things properly. I wonder if jump attack actually breaks them. Like, kills them. So you see there's a little pink gem there and there's a green rope above it? That's how you get that. I'm pretty sure that this place is very treacherous in terms of jumps. I remember there was one specific part where you could, like, miss a jump and die horribly. Oh hey, little red gems. I need to collect every single bit of experience. No, I really don't, but how much do I have for this level? 914, so roughly, I'm pretty sure that if I collect every single experience point in this level, I will level up once more. Just a rough estimate. I wasn't actually counting how many experience points there were in the first 2 levels. Well, shit. I just got a save corruption there, as in, my data just got corrupted immediately. I had to override it and created a completely new save file, so I guess fuck me saving to a new file, because, oh, that was not good. I meant to long jump there, but it didn't work. So yes, I guess this file is my only file now. Well, that kind of sucks. Hopefully, if everything goes out as I intend it to, then I won't need another file, but that still kind of blows. That is completely the fault of my memory card, most likely. That memory card has trouble reading generally, so... Oh yeah, sometimes the ropes go back up, which is also inconvenient, because sometimes you just want to go down. Why the hell would I want to go over there? I'm pretty sure there's nothing over that little area down there. So, Bilbo tries to reach that other rope, but it doesn't have enough distance. It may be hard to see, but there is indeed a thing behind the waterfall, so chalk that one down to video game cliches. And also, giant spider! Ooh! The spiders in this game can be pretty terrifying if you have arachnophobia, but I don't, because I live in Australia. Imagine what it would be like if I had arachnophobia. I'd be, like, dead immediately. Also, this is a golden chest. These usually contain the locks that deal damage to you. So, don't fail. Wow, this is going pretty quickly. And I get expert throwing techniques, which makes me deal more damage with throwing attacks. And this is a spider web. You cannot cut this down unless you have something that can cut it down. As if that wasn't obvious. I worded that in the worst possible way I could. But yes, as you can see at the end of that, there was another one of those key crystals. So we need to grab that, and then we can proceed. Just to show how perilous those jumps were, yes, there was a save point right here. Wonderful. And now we reach the other end here. Supposedly, you should reach, like, this first, and then you should see that part, but I did it in the opposite order because it's more convenient. And I'm not a new player, I know this. Know this! Also, you notice that I clicked properly, and it, in fact, did skip forwards this bit. That's because if you frame perfect the needle when it's on the far right, it does not count as you actually hitting it correctly. Which is a real pain, but, I mean, luckily it didn't cost me anything this time. Wow, these things are really weak. The wolves did more damage than this. At least I think they did. What even are these things? I'm not sure. Oh well, they die just about as easily as everything else does. Except for the spiders. The spiders in this game just are terribly tenacious. That one spider there was one of the exceptions because it was big and you could swat it easily, but we'll get to the point later on in the game where spiders become a real issue. Most notably the red spiders. Red spiders, ooh, I hate them. They are the fucking cancer of this game. Like, oh, also there's these weird, I have no idea what the hell these things are. They just have little pickaxes and they swing at you, and they're too small for you to actually jump swing at them properly. Until my stick gets the ability to do that overpowered range attack that we saw in the intro, not range attack, jump attack, then these tiny cretins will always be a threat. At least it has range. Stop running away, you pipsqueaks. Take that, vile fiend. You know what, I've said take that vile fiend more times than I have any other phrase, probably, in terms of combat. Like, that's just my go-to phrase. Oh, I attack an enemy? Take that vile fiend! I don't know, it's a good saying, at least. It's not something terrible like, yeah, suck my neck, you cock goblin. I'm surprised we haven't seen any goblins yet in this game. We've seen trolls, but that's it. Goblins are kind of the generic enemy of this game anyway, so... Right, I'm going to activate these platforms, and then I'm going to save. I didn't actually do anything really noteworthy between this save and the last save, but it is incredibly easy to die here, because these platforms are very treacherous. I mean, would you trust platforms that look like this? There was most notably one jump that is absolutely terrible, and it's like one of the last ones. I am overshooting these jumps. I believe it is... It may be this one. I'm not sure. Maybe it was one of the ones I already did. I don't know. I'm going off memory here, and perhaps it was that I was younger and less experienced. But, yeah. Also, once you reach the key, this vine here, this little green rope, it just lowers for some reason. Just so you can get by and you can't just skip all that. You do need the key to beat the level, though, so, yeah. I didn't miss anything, did I? Doesn't look like I did. Right, correct way or treasure? I choose... Well, that wasn't treasure, that was like 10 rocks and a mushroom. When will we ever be using rocks as a weapon? Answer, like... Actually, no, there's a part of the game where you have to use rocks as a weapon, so I guess once. Once, most likely. Jeez, this headset kind of hurts my ear. Also, this one also lowers. Except it's not a green rope. So, like, what the hell? Yellow rope extension. That is like one of the only 2 times you'll see it in the game. And yep, this is the end of the level. Also, you can fail that jump, but luckily since that rope lowered, then you don't actually lose anything, so... Just a bit of time. And how wolves got up here, I am not sure. And these will kill these. And come on, die, you pathetic things. Is that fanfare playing? I can't actually hear anything. I have immolated my hearing. Well, actually, no, that's not the correct word. I have limited my hearing because of these headphones, and that's all the courage points, I'm guessing. I missed 100? What? I don't get those at the end of the level, do I? I am surprised. I'm guessing this is the rest of the money, but... I missed 1 penny. God damn it. But yeah, 654 pennies in this level, and I missed 1. Unless there's one magically around here somewhere in one of these stupid random rocks. I doubt it. Oh well. I said I wouldn't be getting everything in the other levels, but, quests, 3 out of 4. Oh yeah, there's the mandatory quest I didn't complete, which is fine. The Troll Cave, which I will do now.
What a beautiful blade, with elvish runes. Barely a pocket knife for a troll, but perfect for a hobbit.
Yes,
But
this
you
is the
need a
sword.
name.
You better get your
I know.
sword.
Give you a name,
Also,
and
nice
I
camera
shall call
there.
you Sting.
Also, his cape is clipping through his leg. I don't know where I missed 100 courage points. But, it doesn't really matter. I did get a level up, exactly, so that's fine by me. And I have enough money to upgrade my rock bag, which I will not do because it's pointless. Who needs rocks? Not me.
After resting in Rivendell, they set out to cross the Misty Mountains. Evil things and dreadful dangers awaited them, like stone
Remember
giants.
to thank the stone giants for making your escape for you.
I've sent Feely and Keeley ahead to look for shelter. Would you please give Beaufort a hand starting that fire?
So, we need to help with the fire. Also, we have the sword. Still only have a single attack with the sword, but thankfully that changes very, very quickly. Right, so we need to help this bitch with the fire.
This wood is too wet to catch fire.
Perhaps you need dry firewood.
If you could find any, I would be in your debt.
Right, I'm actually going to end this episode as soon as I find a save point, because this level, over hill and under hill, this is just a terrible level. This game has like 3 terrible levels in it, of like the 11 or something, but yes, I really don't want to deal with it right now, so I'll go as far as the first checkpoint and then end this. Also, yes, expert sword tactics. We're already an expert, so we get double attack.
Firewood for Beaufort.
Look, firewood, but we won't be getting that now when we end this episode here. And also, this is proof that I just had my other save wiped that I made. So, that's a shame. That took far too long. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I actually lied down to do that because it was easier to fiddle with the memory card. So, yep, I'll see you guys in the next video of this. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with this video. Otherwise, things may happen. So, yep, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Bilbo, don't do that.